Good morning, everybody, and a very, 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 very warm welcome to Empowering Morning Conversations. And today we are on session number 700. How wonderful is that? So I want to start by saying something to you. And what I want to say to you is that there is a lot of stuff which we don't know. There are many, many things we don't. And there are many, many things we don't even know that we don't know. Okay? So the Empowering Morning Conversations is an opportunity for each and every one of us to discover a lot of stuff that we don't know and to discover a lot of stuff about which we don't even know that we don't know. And obviously, when we do that, we are revealing to you your blind spots. We are revealing to you your default mode. We are revealing to you the cost of the default mode and showing you the opportunity to create a life of ease, joy, and glory. So on that note, let me invite the speaker for the day, who is very, very familiar to each and every one of you, a wonderful human being with a wonderful voice. I keep telling him that he can be a radio announcer, and now he started using that ability of his wonderful voice and wonderful wisdom also. And he's going to give you a wonderful session. And over to you, Kunen. You have to unmute yourself first.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And very good morning, one and all, once again. But, sir, since you are here today, I request you to please carry forward the discussion. And then at the end, I will take a 7-minute session.
No. This session is for you to do. I have to sleep also. I've been awake the whole night.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would be happy to do it. So over to you. Yeah, please carry on. I'll stay for as long as I can keep my eyes open. And then I will leave. All right.
Fine. Thank you, sir. So first of all, let's celebrate, friends, our journey. And today, as sir mentioned, it's the 700th Empowering Morning Conversation. So may I request you all to please unmute yourself and clap for ourselves, for Sukhdeepak sir, and for Empowering Morning Conversations. Please do that. And while you were doing this clapping, you might have felt some energy in your hand, isn't it? I wish our magician is not there. So what we are doing since last 700 mornings or days or the moments, if you reflect back, and I personally, when I was thinking last night about today's session, 700 day, I was reminding myself of the first day. And when I see my journey from first day till today, it's amazing memories. And I must salute Sukhdeepak sir once again, Vetri and Rama. We were four who had initially were together, and then later on, Ratan sir joined, Hasina ma'am joined, Shiprasad Redu, Niti ma'am, and many also had joined, but somehow they discontinued. I was thinking about them as well. Then what I realized that the journey, whatsoever we do have, it's something wonderful, isn't it? So today we'll do some exercise, and I had put one video in the chat. I requested everyone to keep A4 size paper. So do you have all the paper with you?
Yes.
A4 size paper or any notebook, anything. If you have, please do take it out and take your pencil, pen also. Let me share my screen so that I'll guide you what exactly you're supposed to do. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
And what do you see, Hasina ma'am?
Now the thing is, 1 minute, it disappeared.
Yeah.
Disappeared.
Actually, what you see is a blank screen. There's nothing on that. The same like your paper.
Yeah.
So
Right.
what I request you is to, let me take it back and to help you to make something interesting out of this. Priyaji, are you there in the kitchen or with the paper?
Sir, I'm there in the kitchen. I have to cook right now.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. So what I suggest you guys, if you have the paper, draw one line like this, what I'm going to do here in the center. Let me pick the, something like this. Can you see that?
Where? There is, you can't see.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see the line in the center.
Can you see the line? Let me make it thicker. Can you see, Hasina ma'am? Or make a line in the center of your A4 size paper.
In the center, yes.
Yep. Now, just remember your journey of your life. For example, I'm just putting a date here for me, just to give you a date whenever you born. So put a date here or year. Okay, whatsoever it is. Vetri, don't reveal your real date, okay?
I know you also put a back date.
Back date. And put here date or year 2023. Okay, done. Who has done it? Just
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yes, yes.
Very good. Now, what I request you to do is reflect on your journey and take yourself back wherever you can take your memory and remember the individuals who has in any way did something in your life in a very positive manner. Anyone, could be your mother or father or friend or family member, anyone, and put one star here like this. Can you see?
Yes.
Just remember the person to whom you feel that he has contributed very significantly, very positively in your life, and because of him or her, you really changed something and you became a better person, or you got some wisdom, or you got something which really helped you in traveling this journey till today. And keep on making more stars if you have more than one individual to whomsoever you
Do you put
remember.
down the name also?
Now just put the star,
Only stars.
and if you can remember the name, just
Do you
write
put
the
down
name
the
as
name also? Oh, God.
okay. Keep on putting the stars. Okay, done? There could be many stars in your life, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good. Now, take yourself back to your memories lane and reflect on your life once again and think about those person to whom you have, as an individual, you have helped them in some ways. And that person has came back to you with all the blessings and thankfulness and put that star here as well at the bottom. So this one is for yourself. You have done something good to someone.
Come again for that.
You have done something good to someone, and that person believes that you have contributed in many ways in his life. Okay. And you know, when I was doing this exercise, and I remember Sukhdeepak Malwai sir had taken one session, and he had mentioned that in your life's journey, you do had many relationships, and never ever exclude anyone. Now, the point what I wanted to highlight here, today's empowering morning conversation, is if you look back and if you have written the name or identified the person who has done something good for you, and those person to whom you have done something good, all these stars, all these people are connected with us and with all together. And why it is like this? Because these people have the energy, the vibration of something unusual, something much more than the normal human being. Are you getting me?
Yes, yes.
So now let me stop sharing and let's have some conversation on this. And I request to you all, if you can come on camera, I want to share. Just pick any one name from the top stars and don't take the name, or if you want to share with us that what exactly were your takeaway from that person who had given you something in your life or contributed to your life, which you are really thankful. You have the gratitude for him. Quickly, don't take too much time, because I believe that most of us would like to share.
I'll sure, sir.
You have to write all this down.
Yeah, whatsoever in the down also, just keep it. We will discuss later. Let's start with Kasha Sai.
So can I?
Kasha Sai, quickly, I'm sure you must have many stars. So pick any one star
Yes, yes,
to
yes.
share
The
with us
first
so that we can also
superstar.
learn from that.
Yeah, I just want to quote this Tirukkural. You know, um, oh my God. Um, sorry, sir. I'll join again. I completely flashed out. Sorry.
No problem, no problem. So let's listen from Hasina ji. Hasina ji, pick any top star.
Oh, sorry. I remembered. Sorry.
But
Innar, sorry, Ashinaji. Innar Saidari Urutal Nannayam Saidi Vidal. It means who had done bad to good to them in such a way that they feel, they feel different. I'm not getting the right translation. So do good to someone who had done bad to you. As per this couplet, someone stood and lived his life was my dad, such a superstar. Thank you.
very good. Give a big round of applause to Kasha and to his star. But Kasha ji, before you leave, can you give us that nuggets of wisdom, what you picked from your father, your star?
No, he always stood as an example for unconditional love. Whatever I am today, it's through him. He's just not a father. He is a guru as well to me and a friend as well. We share so many facets in life. And I'll share the Tirukkural and the meaning of it in the chat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So I'm picking the word unconditional love. And it has a power, it has an energy, which if you are listening to Kasha Sai's voice, you will feel the energy, you will feel the confidence, you will feel how exactly he is being motivated.
And the second message is be courageous and be free. And that's the greatest asset, he said, I'm passing on to you.
Wonderful. And we are taking it from you to take it further in our life's journey. Thank you, Kashaji. Thank you so much. Now, I believe Hasina, you wants to share, and then if you want to, please raise your hand or you can shout out. Hasina ji, or
Yes. So I did say I want to share, but what do you want me to share?
okay. Any one star from top.
Okay. I think I would say my mother and my father. I
Okay,
would say more my mother, because she has given me all good values in life.
good values. Wonderful.
All good values. And today, all the values that I have, I only say that this is all because of Mama.
Any one example, ma'am? Any one value?
All right, I'll tell you one. She always said, if you give away somebody's secret, it's like stabbing your mother and opening her stomach. This was so strong in me.
Secrets. So keep.
Don't ever give away somebody's secret. This is one thing I just never give up.
Wonderful. That's true. That's the, and Sukhdeepak Malwai sir had taken one session on integrity. So I'm picking this integrity from Hasina Tayyabji, that we must have inculcating this habit, the life values of integrity. If someone has told something, then keep it to you. Of course, this needs patience and courage and commitment. Wonderful.
sometimes you are so tempted, but
Yeah.
you have to control yourself.
Yes. Wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for that. Now let's
Thank you.
listen from Captain Senthil Kumar, sir, not from
Yeah.
Bihar, from South India.
So my biggest inspiration or a big, if at all I need to give my big thanks to someone, it is my my commanding officer when I was in Air Force as an airman, when I was looking to grow further in my career as an officer. And here he was my role model. Later he rated as Air Marshal, Air Vice Marshal Kakkar. So I used to just admire him, the way he used to conduct himself as an officer, always straightforward, be on time. I'll give one example quickly. I'll do that. I was a PA to him. Whenever I kept any files for clearance, he will sign it, and if he will say that another 2-3 minutes if the peon is coming and taking it, or otherwise he will walk up and leave it at my table, saying, "Senthil, nobody should wait for my signature." Such a kind of a person, the quality. And when I told him, "Sir, I need one day off, I'm going to appear for officer exam," he said, "Senthil, you will get through."
Wow.
I never expected these words from him. And those 3 words coming from him meant a world to me. I said, now nothing can stop me. And I cleared it.
Wow.
So what I feel, when we are in today, let's say we are in some good position, we should be generous to appreciate and encourage people. We don't know how much it can make a difference in somebody's life. So that is a great quality I learned from my CEO. Great person. I think we all should learn to
Wonderful.
appreciate and be generous and pass on some few good words. Nothing. It's not going to cost anything, right? He just said, "Senthil, you will get through." But those 3 words made a difference in my life.
Wonderful.
So I think he is a big star for me, and I wish I could get those qualities a bit from him. Thank you.
Salute to you, sir, and salute to him as well.
And thank you for making him remember him today early morning. And great, Kunanji. When you said when I was putting the stars, my page is full of stars, and I have so much blessings from parents or sister. My sister is just 2 years older to me, but she is like a second mother to me. She treats me. My niece and nephew, they always tell me, "You are, first citizen for her, and we are all second-rate citizens." So it's so blessed to have such a elder sister, my cousin, brother, and family, friends, and so many of them, my teachers and my role models. I think my A4 sheet is not enough. So we should remember them and be grateful for all our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And Ashok Puranik, sir, he needs a big diary to make stars.
Absolutely, sir. I always have the habit, and it's not that today I've started. I have tried this earlier. I always try to write who all have helped me in my life, and I also make a note to say just to see like to whom's life I have been able to make a little bit contribution, because that is required just to whenever you are down, sometimes some days all of us go down. So when you are down, when you are depressed, you just think of those great great people with whom you have worked and with whom you have earned respect, also people whom you have helped them to grow. So if you just do that a bit, then you are pep up and back at speed.
And this is what Sukhdev Malwai sir said, that you get energized, and that's what the life is all about. So let's listen from Ashok Puranik, sir. His stars, there are many definitely, but do let us share some one.
To be short, there is not one star. I think there are at least 100 stars who have guided me. But to mention just one or two, so one of them in 1960s, 61, 62, when I passed SSC and I was in a college, whether to go to America, Germany, or somewhere for higher education or to stay in India. My cousin brother, who had studied in Germany and came back to India, he mentioned, "Ashok, have you decided that you are going to spend your time in India or abroad? If you are going to stay in India, after if you go abroad, come educate and come back to India, see, you will have no friend from your branch. They will always look to you, Pardesh se aaya hai and he is trying to teach us. So if you want to make your career in India, please do not go abroad, take education here also. And I did not go. I did go to foreign country as a representative of a company, but not for education. That is one milestone. Second milestone from my father, he said, in any meeting, good or bad, especially the meetings which are not comfortable, never get up and go away. Stay there till the end, offer tea or coffee to everyone, make a promise to meet again and then disperse. Never cut a meeting. Even if you do not agree, even if you are angry, never leave a meeting with a bad tone or bad face. Always have a cup of tea, water, or something, and make a promise to the meeting or the person with whom you are having to meet again. There are at least maybe 25, 30, 50, but I would like to share these two who have guided me and I have come here. The third one I will also mention. I wanted to become an engineer, and we were having some get together when Narikar, Wrangler Narikar, Jain Narikar's father was also in that meeting. He mentioned those who want to become engineer, please remember that every branch is depending on other branch. Mechanical is depending on steel, which is not made by mechanical. Electrical is depending on copper and other things, which is not made by them. So try to get a knowledge which is not dependent on anybody, which is the basic. And that is what metallurgy is. And I went for metallurgy because that's the basic engineering or basic knowledge from where the earth started. So, sir, I would like to mention only three at this time, otherwise it will take the whole hour.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, and salute to you and salute to them for wonderful contribution indirectly to all of us. So now I picked it that, and Sukhdeepak Malwai sir had taken one session on the completion, and that's what I picked up from the meetings experience, that to whomsoever we have connected of having the conversation, the communication, complete it so that you get contented, you get satisfaction, and you don't lose your energy by thinking back and then remembering that all such a stuff. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's listen from Abhinav, sir. He is walking in the park, enjoying morning walk and remembering all the stars. Sir, over to you.
So good morning. First of all, thank you, Koyanji, for bringing attitude of gratitude early in the morning, because those who live with the attitude of gratitude live longer, live healthy, and live happy. And they always have great moments in their life. There is always people who are helping and supporting them. So I want to thank two people. I don't know their names, and I don't really remember their faces also very well. In 1989, I had a scooter accident. I was driving a scooter. I was 21 and a half years old in Ghaziabad, and I had about 22 fractures on my head, and I kind of fainted out also. So these two gentlemen, who were more like small-time villagers who had just come to Ghaziabad, they actually dropped me home on a rickshaw. They hired a rickshaw, and they put me onto a rickshaw and they brought me home. And then my family, we had gone to my Naniji's house in Ghaziabad. Then father took me to hospital in Delhi, which is the military hospital, and I was whatever surgery was done and my life was saved. If they had not taken the responsibility of bringing me home, I may have died by now. I would have died that day. Yeah, so I am thankful to them because they just dropped me and they just went away. They did not even stay back for accepting things. They said, "Hame kahin jana hai." They just went away. So I'm so thankful to them and people like them.
Wonderful, sir. Keep on remembering those stars and keep on ensuring that in case, and I'm sure if by chance something similar will happen with someone else, you will definitely behave in the similar manner as someone else had
Absolutely,
acted.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
That's the power of energy. That's the power of all the stars in our life. So thank you so much. Let's listen from Mr. Babu. If you can come on camera, sir, we'll get more energy. And I'm sure whatsoever, wherever you are, that's wonderful to see you. Salute and very good morning. Over to you, sir.
I would like to thank Indian sir. He is my postmate. I'm in the army. Just came out of army a month back, and this is my second session with early morning conversation, and I'm grateful to that for having introduced me to forum. Now coming to your question to whether with regards to stars, as sir said, previous conversation, there's so many stars, but as for today's conversations, I would like to remember two people. One is my father. I was a mediocre in studies, sir. And after my 10th, though I was eligible for science stream or something, and their parents wanted their sons to be engineers and doctors. I told him that father, hey, understand that. So he said, "See, your brother, we thought for something." He said, "Stay common." I said, "Father, I don't get math also, right?" Okay, he said, "Then I said, sir, your father is developing, I'll take art." And without even any further thought, because there was no future that time in 90s or otherwise 2000, I finished my college, I finished my, well, there was no future for art first. And those who studied before 16, they were supposed to be guys who, like, study well and otherwise. But believe you me, that decision which allowed me to take, the freedom which he gave me, today I am what I am because of him, because I excelled in my studies. Later on in graduation, I became the university gold medalist. So I thank him. I thank him for that, and that is the same reflection I expect for my kids. And wherever I have option for people to give, so I go for that option. I give people under me or along with me. So I have freedom like that. I would like to remember one of my friends. And they rather colleague and my friend, his name is Pankaj. Whenever he shows energy, and you feel so energized after talking to him, you laugh and we make laugh, you make others laugh, and you get so motivated. Whenever his call comes, the next half an hour he keeps speaking, and there's so much of energy which one gets from that, so much of enthusiasm, and so one, it is not that one is orchestrating, but one is also like that, that whenever someone conversing with like-minded people, with the same frequency, you should, energy should flow, you should give happiness, and that helps you to live happily, and takeaway I would like to.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and thank you so much for coming and joining to Empowering Morning Conversations. And please be regular. And Mr. Sukdeepak Malway, sir, whenever he is here, he reflects on so many life skills that if you pick any one, you will be getting transformation every day. So thank you so much for joining in. God bless you. Now let's listen from Sagar Acharya, and if anyone else, if not, I want to share one slide at the end. So after Sagar Acharya, I will request Nidhi ma'am also, if she wants to share something about the stars, or anyone else, please do raise your hand so that we continue, and then I will share my slide. So thank you so much, Babu. Let's Sagar Acharya, over to you quickly.
Yes, sir. So I think there are so many stars like everyone have in their life, and in my life, I have considered one person as very much helping in my life is J. Krishnamurti. Uh, he have given me this insight that I was looking for other people for my growth and for my so many things. So he said that be light unto yourself, and that have changed the way I live my life right now. Be light onto yourself. So, sir, this is
Be light. Can you elaborate a bit, Sagar? What exactly you mean with example? Be light.
sir, like for the decision, for the approval, we want so many guidance from other, but we don't see ourselves the what we are really looking for. So it's better to look what you really want, inside. And it's good that you get the guidance from others, though your own guidance, your own viewpoint, your own way of thinking is also necessary, like that.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much. And in access consciousness language, Sudhibak Malwai sir has taught us feel light, because when you are expansive, you are lighter. When you are in the contraction, then you be a bit heavier. So thank you so much for reminding us. Niti ma'am is listening us very intently, and I am requesting her to share at least 1 stars of your life so that we pick some nuggets of wisdom, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, first of all, thanks for this exercise. When we started this exercise, I really did not understand the impact of it or the purpose of it. Yes, on a broader spectrum, yes, I understood the purpose of it. But for my personal life, I kind of did not understand, because I felt, having gone through 700 sessions of EMC, maybe we should have done this on the first session and then again today. But I must say thank you very much for doing this exercise, because having completed this exercise, I see a pattern of support and help that has been coming in my life repeatedly, which I was not aware of until I completed this exercise. Thank you very much for that. And that is, every time that I have a medical issue that is a little complex, a little complicated, before or when I'm going through the process of checkups, treatment or whatever, I always get an angel who comes into my life and gives me the assurance, like, this is a tough time, but nothing will happen, you will sail through it. Or a doctor gives me a confirmation, look, it may sound difficult, but it is not that difficult, and the surgery will go well, or the treatment will go well, or you'll be fine walking, this, that, whatever. The assurance always comes before the actual complexity of it and the difficulty in the task. And that angel who gives me that sense of confidence, that person's words always remain with me and help me go through the process very easily. And this has happened at least 3 to 4 times in my life. And to having completed the exercise today, I realized the pattern of it. So thank you so much, Kunen sir, for this exercise. And yes, thank you, universe, for sending these angels into my life. Thank you.
Wonderful, Nitiji. What's coming to me, ma'am, is that because somewhere at the core of your heart, you have that attitude or attribute of angel.
Thank you, sir.
That's what the universe is reflecting and sending more to you. So God, thank you so much. Now let's listen from Sri Prasad Reddy Garu, and if not anyone else, I will share my slide and then we will take the conversation further. Over to you, Sri Prasad, sir.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
I have 3 people. One is my father. The second one is one of my consultant. The third is Sudhipak sir, who guided me in my life. First one, my father always believed in me. That's gave me a very good moral support. And my consultant, he has given me a lot of support in starting my industry, because I just studied my engineering and started the industry without any backup and background. But he handholded me and he supported me. Then Suktipak sir, after joining EMC, because I was just searching for a mentor who guides me in my life. So I always remember him whenever I have any issue. I don't mind calling him. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. So I think no one else. So and we are running short of time as well. So thank you all for sharing with all of us. And definitely we have picked certain wisdoms from your sharing. And we will take this conversation further by sharing my slide once again to you. Can you see my slide? Okay. Now, what exactly had happened, what you shared with all the stars or those people who came into your life into that specific moment, or with a series of moments, like with our parents. Kasha Sai mentioned about the father. He gave him confidence, courage, unconditional love. Hasina ma'am got all the good moral values. And Dr. Captain got some generosity, encouragement, and all such things. And Ashok sir got some very powerful attitude of cooperation and all such stuffs. Abhinav got a very wonderful experience of encountering accident and someone else is coming and helping without any expectation in return. Sagar got the enlightenment of being light, and Niti ma'am got many angels and all the moral values Sukdeep Reddy sir mentioned. So the point what I wanted to highlight in this empowering morning conversations is that we do have the choices. And that's what today's poster also Sukdeepak sir has made, the choice creates. Now, just remember that those moments, those stars had choice, isn't it? And whatever happened, this is what life is all about. Universe keeps on sending us choices in the form of situation where we have to experience the experience. And that's what Sukdeepak Malvi sir was telling, that we know certain things and we know that we don't know certain things, and we don't know that we don't know many things, isn't it? But universe keeps on sending the experience and we have the choices. Those stars, if you are recollecting the experiences whatsoever you had happened with them, or they came into your life, or you or we contributed something to someone's life in some way, we also had a choice, isn't it? Now, what happens, friends, is that whenever we encounter a choice, we very quickly analyze the option. Now, let me take back to Abhinav's experience of meeting an accident. And just remember, visualize an accident scene that something had happened. Now, the gentleman to whom Abhinav is remembering, they acted instantly. They had a choice, but they analyzed the options very quickly, isn't it? Within fraction of seconds or less than fraction of seconds. And that's what happens with us, all of us, very automatically at the subconscious level, very fast. We don't even realize. But we do the process of analyzing very fast, very quickly. And then we make a choice. So those gentlemen, they saw accident happen. They analyzed quickly and they made the choice, took him to the hospital and ensure that he get cured, get all the medication on time, etc. whatsoever. And then you live with it. I'm sure those two gentlemen, they must have this habit of helping the people in the pain, the problems, most of the time. if Abhinav knows them or to whomsoever you know them, as Niti ma'am explained the pattern, you will find a pattern of picking the choices. But let me share you something interesting. Now, if you encounter a choice, what do? Sometimes we miss, because that accident, what had happened with Abhinav, other than those two gentlemen, there could have been some more people, but they didn't come forward. Or if you recollect some things, if it happened with you also, that choices are there. Universe is sending the experiences. Someone picks and many miss. Why? We need to think something very subjective to understand. What I have realized, my learning as of today, is that we gather self-serving information in that moment. Many people who saw the accident, they might have thought that, oh, what the hell? Why I should be bothered? What is my benefit? What exactly I'm going to get it? So this analysis, whatsoever happens quickly, I remember Sukhdeepak Malwai sir had taken one session, and very specifically, he had mentioned the attitude of service, servitude. So we need to ensure that if the choices are there, universe is sending something, we don't miss. And that will happen only when we broaden our horizon of wisdom. And that's what is happening every morning here in the Empowering Morning Conversations. If you look back and see the initial session when you had joined, and today, you have the something. If the similar choice or experience comes from universe, you will act or respond in a different way. So what Sukhdeepak sir said today, that you know something, you don't know something, and you don't know that you don't know many things. So if you keep on joining, if you keep on interacting, you keep on broadening your wisdoms, your horizon, your outlook. And when you have the choices, then you take action and get it out. And similarly, when you have the different attitude, the different values. Now, Hasina ma'am mentioned very beautifully that she got good values of keeping secrets of someone. So something similar if happening, then definitely she will remember that, no, I have committed someone. And this habit will help someone. But if we don't have the good moral values, if we are selfish, thinking only about self, then the choices could be different. Let the accident happen, let him do whatever. I am sitting here. Those were the choices of some people who didn't come forward. Now, also, on many occasions, whenever we have the choice, remember the Sukhdeepak Malwai session, brain number 1, 2, and 3. On most of the occasions, our brain number 1 and 2 get activated because we start either having fight or flight, that why shall I get involved in this accident? This might be police case or something might wrong happen to me. Let it be as is, or judgment. So brain number 1 and 2 on most of the time are active and alert, because that is what is the short-term benefits. But if we think from the brain number 3, the rational mind, and that comes with the awareness, the enhancement of the awareness. And that's what one of the purpose of Empowering Morning Conversation is, to enhance your focus and enhance your energy, ultimately to enhance your awareness of your thoughts, emotions in that specific moment when universe is giving us the choices, options to experience the experience. And then when we develop that habit, we live our life with that. But that also, sometimes because of certain lack of information, we get overconfident. We know something. We know that we don't know something, but there is a big area that we don't know. But whatsoever we know, limited information, we get overconfident that, oh, I know everything. So every time, every moment, as Sudeepak Malvai sir say that, develop the curiosity that what else is there for me? What else is possible for me to learn? And keep yourself open. That's what he says, that you will get the wisdom from universe when you keep yourself open. And then you will allow yourself to let the wisdom come in and make a right choice in that moment, because that happens very quickly. But if we are ready with that, with our attitude, and that's what is possible when we experience these kind of discussions with Sudeepak Malvai sir every morning. And that's the power of empowering morning conversation. And that's what I am today, my biggest star, Sudeepak Malvai sir, with all heartfelt gratitude to him and to all of you. We all are creating a galaxy of wonderful people, and it's our responsibility to take care of others who are somewhere waiting for us to come and take care of themselves, give some energy, something so that they can also shine as brighter as we all are shining in this morning, and ready to take on another day with brighter sun outside waiting for me. So that's all from me. Thank you so much for participating in today's session, Empowering Morning Conversation with Sudeepak Malvai. And it's time to close. And I will request our good friend, Mr. Vetri Shanmugam, to summarize today's conversation and his parting words to close the session. And for the Shairi, anyone can share the Shairi or Tirukural? Back to
Thank you
over to
very
you.
much, Kunalji. Amazing session. I would, if you ask me to value this session, I would say I should pay 3-4 lakhs to learn this from you. And don't
Absolutely.
ask me, don't ask me immediately. I will pay it in the installments. And that's on a later note. Kunalji, I would suggest you can stop recording. Formally, we'll close the session. Then Sairi, we can come little later, because it's